In the quest to quit and reduce the harm caused by tobacco, 22nd Century Group sides with smokers by offering an alternative to traditional cigarettes with its Very Low Nicotine VLN brand, which contains 95% less nicotine. Sounds amazing, right? Let's unravel this special cigarette to see what it's made of, its business prospects, and its place in public health as it relates to the FDA's stance on its product category, as well as the struggles that have arisen to stunt its promising potential in terms of its financials and its stock. At the core of 22nd Century's attractive proposition is its product line made from proprietary, non-GMO tobacco plants developed using patented technologies, enabling smokers to control their nicotine intake without sacrificing the familiar smoking experience, making its VLN products the only FDA-authorized low-nicotine combustible cigarette in the U.S. In its mission to provide smokers with healthier alternatives, to make informed choices about their nicotine consumption, to reduce smoking-related harm, 22nd Century Group captured the attention of investors back at the start of 2025 when it entered a 5-year license and manufacturing agreement with Smoker Friendly, a major U.S. cigarette retailer. This partnership, building on a decade-long relationship, included 11 existing smoker-friendly brands and introduced 8 new premium products aimed at the natural market. The deal also paves the way for future expansion, including integrating Smoker Friendly's filtered cigar business and launching a reduced nicotine cigarette brand complementary to 22nd Century's VLN product line. This collaboration strengthened 22nd Century's position in the reduced nicotine segment by offering products with 95% less nicotine, a level proven to reduce smoking behavior. It also enhances Smoker Friendly's portfolio, adding VLN cigarettes in gold and menthol SKUs. After that, 22nd Century expanded its reach with Pinnacle VLN. When in August, it shipped its first VLN orders, further expanding its distribution network across the U.S. Through its expanded Pinnacle product agreement with a top 5 U.S. convenience store chain, it introduced 4 new Pinnacle SKUs, including 2 low-nicotine options. The agreement includes the launch of Pinnacle VLN Gold and Menthol cigarettes, marking the company's second partner VLN product. In total, these products are going to be sold across 1,700 stores in 27 states, pending state approvals. The deal also covered the launch of Pinnacle Moist Snuff products in straight and wintergreen flavors in the second half of 2025. 22nd Century's growth focuses on expanding its VLN product line through its Very Low Nicotine tobacco leaf inventory, which supports production of over 1 million cartons of VLN cigarettes. Branded VLN products began shipping in Q3 2025, contributing to its optimism of achieving wider adoption of its reduced nicotine products. The company's 60,000 square foot manufacturing facility in Mocksville, North Carolina, has the capacity to produce over 45 million cartons annually and offers turnkey contract manufacturing. In the future, this will likely include the production of 100mm cigarettes following the announcement of Operation 100, which focuses on developing a 100mm version of its VLN reduced nicotine cigarettes, aimed at reaching more adult smokers who wish to reduce nicotine consumption. It will expand upon its existing 84mm VLN line. The 100mm version would be sold under both VLN and partner brands, like Smoker Friendly and Pinnacle. In the bigger picture, 22nd Century Group has strongly supported the FDA's proposed rule to significantly reduce nicotine content in cigarettes. The proposal, which cleared the U.S. Office of Management and Budget in January 2025, seeks to limit nicotine levels in cigarettes and certain other combusted tobacco products to 0.7 milligrams per gram, making them minimally addictive or non-addictive. If enacted, this would make the U.S. the first country to implement such a policy. Broadly speaking, the FDA's rule is part of a larger public health effort to provide smokers with better options for quitting or switching to less harmful products. More specifically, the FDA's goal with this policy is to reduce smoking-related diseases and deaths by decreasing nicotine addiction, especially since clinical studies show that reduced nicotine cigarettes help smokers control their nicotine intake without increasing smoking frequency. The FDA estimates that by 2100, the policy could prevent 48 million youth from starting smoking and help over 12 million adults quit within a year of implementation. It is projected to avoid 1.8 million tobacco-related deaths by 2060, with benefits valued at over $1.1 trillion annually. Importantly, this policy would not ban cigarettes, but instead regulate their nicotine content, ensuring that lower-risk alternatives are available for adult smokers. 22nd Century expects continued support from the FDA for VLN as it aligns with the agency's low nicotine mandate. And since its cigarettes already meet the proposed nicotine content standard and are currently sold in over 5,000 stores, it views the FDA's proposed rule as an opportunity to create a new market category for low-nicotine cigarettes, similar to the growth of non-alcoholic beverages. Although growth is underway, it has yet to reach the levels expected, given the promising position 22nd Century has with its proprietary products and lack of competition, mainly due to challenges with declining sales, uncertain market acceptance of VLN products, and reliance on a limited product range. As shown in its latest quarterly results, revenue decreased slightly to $4 million from $4.1 million, while gross profit fell to minus $1.1 million, reflecting difficulties in transitioning to higher-margin branded products. Sales volume also declined, with cartons sold dropping to 517,000 from 779,000. More importantly, in the longer term, 22nd Century became debt-free, having repaid its $3.9 million senior secured debt. Looking ahead, the plan is to use its $14 million in post-quarter cash to support operations, expand VLN distribution, and fund R&D, as VLN products are now available in approximately 1,500 stores across 21 states, with plans to expand to all 50 states. By Q2 2026, the goal is to reach break-even EBITDA, with margin improvements expected as the shift to higher-margin products progresses. So as smokers around the world make resolutions to quit smoking at the start of 2026, 22nd Century will keep concentrating on streamlining operations and improving its financial position, while it tries to carve out a new segment in the tobacco industry, positioning itself as a leader in the very low nicotine content category, similar to the growth of low-proof spirits in the beverage industry. Then, for more on stocks and crypto, follow Ascencore. See you next time.